Come on, little egg, roll over. You can do it. Come on, there you go. That's a good little egg.
Not that kind of egg roll. This kind.
Oh, never mind.
Hi, this is Lena Shea, an Iowa mom, and I wanted to share with you how to make egg rolls. I first discovered egg rolls back when I was a teacher at Midburn Elementary, and one of the parents made her very own egg rolls that were so good. And so I want to thank Mrs. Pickering for introducing me to egg rolls. This is the best I can do, Mrs. Pickering, but I think it's pretty good. I want to start by heating the oil, and I'm using a small deep fat fryer, but you could use a frying pan or just a regular saucepan. I'm using coconut oil because it's healthy and it's not that expensive. For the filling, I use shredded vegetables, and you can find them in the produce section by lettuce. My favorite is Super Blend because it's got all kinds of good stuff in it. But first I'm going to wash it to get any chemicals out that we don't want. I'm going to put a little olive oil in my fry pan, and before it gets really hot, I'm going to throw in my vegetables. I'm using a half of a package to make 8 egg rolls. You can use all vegetables, but what you can do is use some leftovers. I've got a piece of chicken here. It's going to be about a half cup of leftover pieces. And I'm going to cut it up nice and small and then just throw it in the pan with the rest of the veggies. For a sauce to put in your filling, you can use any kind of a nice sauce that you like from your Asian food aisle. And my favorite is this one. It's called Mongolian style barbecue sauce. This doesn't take very long to heat up, and you can see it's getting limp. Now, I'm going to add about a tablespoon of soy sauce. Let's add a heaping tablespoon of the Mongolian sauce. And then I just stir it around to see. I don't want it real juicy. I just want it to be coated with the sauce. You don't want it to be real wet. Okay, I'm going to turn that heat off. We want these vegetables to cool down a little bit so they're not too hot when we try to roll them. The vegetables have been pre-cooked and to the point of just being softened a bit. While that cools, we're going to make our flour paste. 1 tablespoon water, 1 tablespoon flour, and that is going to help our egg wraps stick together. I'm pulling my egg wrappers out one at a time, getting them ready for the filling. We're going to use a heaping tablespoon of the filling on the corner closest to me. I want to turn it so it looks like a diamond shape. Now I'm going to be using a little bit of that flour paste on my fingers to rub on all the edges, and then fold it almost in half, but I want to leave a margin. And then we press with the edge of our hands to really get that solid. And now we'll add a little bit more paste and flip those corners in. Then press those down firmly so they will stay in place. We don't want any of the filling escaping. Now we're going to take that edge and roll very firmly so that it has a good tight fit. And then when it's rolled, you check all the edges to make sure there isn't any place that's open. If there is anything that's not quite tight, we're just going to put a little extra of that flour paste on it. Once I have one rolled, I put it in the oil, and I put no more than 2 in the pot at once. So by the time I have one rolled, the other one is brown on one side. I roll it and add another one. Get fairly close to the oil instead of just plopping it in. Don't allow that oil to splash up on your hands. Once in a while, these get stubborn and they don't want to turn over to brown on the other side. What you can do is poke a little hole with a knife on the brown side so the steam will escape and it will stay on the side it's supposed to. The small space of a microwave is a great place to keep the egg rolls hot while you're cooking the rest. Well, that wasn't exactly quick, but it is easy, and unfortunately there's only one left. This is Lena Shea and Iowa Mom. Thanks for watching.